What's up, guys? Well, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. Date a live. Okay, wait, so let me get this straight. There are spirits that can cause a spatial quake event that can wipe existence, and our last hope is a guy that has to charm them to make them fall in love with him? Did I get all of it down? Oh, sorry, my bad, I almost forgot. There's a task force that kills said fairies, while the task force, the MC's younger sister, believes in the alternative of having them fall in love with her brother. I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead, put the fate of the world in the hands of a kid with his hormones going through the roof. What could go wrong? 9. Dokyu Hentai Hixeros. You know Power Rangers, the colorful heroes of justice that gang up on one hopeless villain and kick his ass? Yeah, those guys. Well, it comes without question that we love them and like watching them. But you know what could be much better? Hot, sexy, half-naked Power Rangers, don't you think? Oh, and they're all girls. This anime isn't made to be deep or be meaningful. Hell, some episodes make absolutely no sense, but that's okay. Why, you might ask? Well, it's because we got boobs, of course. Who needs the plot anyway if you have uncensored boob transformations? Eight. Mada no Ao Tovanadis. A fantasy Europe that's worlds apart from the one a lot of us grew up in. Interesting. Better hold your horses, though, because the names of the countries are going to make you blurt out some of the funniest and most unexpected words you've ever heard yourself. With Eleonora, Ellen, Viltaria launching an all-out attack against Brunei, being one of the very war maidens only makes your heart split into a million pieces, as you see all hope shattering before your very eyes. But after what seems like the most one-sided massacre you've ever seen, neither us nor Tiger Vorn was expecting to hear the words, "become mine," by any means, right? I mean, that just kills the whole theme that the anime was full of from the very beginning. What could the war maiden have seen in this boy who suffered the worst defeat possible against her hands? Plus, just what does the future hold for him when fates put him in such a weird position? Let's find out. 7. Masugakuen HXH. Here we have another top-tier ecchi harem anime. The main character, Hida Kizuna, possesses heart hybrid gear ability. It's an ability, but it's not strong enough to make him feel important. His older sister makes him transfer to Strategic Defense School, where most of the students are just girls with stupendous oppai. They use their heart hybrid ability to fight invaders from other worlds while wearing some exceedingly colorful outfits. But because Kizuna's ability doesn't measure up to anything, his sister has another genius plan. Apparently, getting into embarrassing, ecchi situations with Kizuna will somehow increase the potential and even replenish their heart hybrid gear energy. So that's his job. He'll keep getting into ecchi situations with the other students, intentionally or unintentionally. 6. Death March Kara Hajimaru Isekai Kyushu Kyoku. This guy reminds me of myself and my dreams when I binge a video game for a while. I start to dream I am in the actual game. Coincidentally, that's exactly what happened to Setao, the MC of this series, in real life. He's nothing but a humble debugger with a lot of work piling up on him. He closes his eyes for 2 seconds, and the next thing he knows, he's in a world made up of the compilation of games he's been debugging. With no time to take things in, he's assaulted by an army of lizardmen. In his confusion, he retaliated with a very powerful spell. I almost felt bad for the lizardmen as he wiped them all out. In return, his level skyrocketed to 310, with hundreds, if not thousands of new skills unlocked at his disposal. So, now he's broken, with thousands of skills and spells, overpowered and overleveled. The only thing left for him to do now is to explore the world he was sent to, since there doesn't seem to be any means to return to his world in the time being. The show has a decent enough premise and idea to have you hooked to it, as well as the on-point execution, and the events that transpire later in the series make it all the worthwhile. 5. Kusen Madushi Kuhusei no Kyukan. This anime is about insects who aren't insects anymore. They are substantial in size, and you can find them rampaging all across the globe. This is now the present state of the world. It all happened a few years ago. These giant bugs inhabited Earth, and humans had no choice but to leave Earth and then start living in cities that are just floating in midair. That's right, insects finally drove the humans out of their own homes. Of course, there are some floating academies that train students to fight these massive insects. And among them is the main character, Kanata Agi. He used to be the Black Master Swordsman, but now he's been labeled as a traitor. His only shot at reclaiming people's trust is by leading a team which consists of 3 weird girls that has already faced 10 losses in a row. You can say he gets stuck babysitting some problem students, except they're all girls. Still though, this isn't technically an ecchi harem anime, so let's check out the next one. 4. Saijaku Muhai no Bahamut. This translates to Undefeated Bahamut Chronicles. It aired its 12 episodes in 2016, and it mixes various genres such as ecchi, supernatural, action, and romance. And of course, fantasy. The main character is Lux. Lux is an elite drag knight, a former prince of a now overthrown empire. Now a common man, he trespasses on the female dormitory. Seeing the nakedness of Princess Leisharte, she goes mad and challenges him to a duel. A drag ride duel. Following his duel with the princess, he's enrolled into an all-girls academy that trains drag knights, and this marks the start of his new life with a harem. 3. Oredaki Haireru Kakushi Dungeon. An OP ability with a cooldown replenished by some of the best smooches animation has to offer is enough to have a lot of fans be head over heels for the show that features it. But Oredaki Haireru Kakushi Dungeon adds that RPG, magic, and heroic elements into a plot that seems to be nothing but a zero-to-hero story that was written in the most hurried way possible. Entering that hidden dungeon might be the only thing Noir-stalgia did right in his life, since meeting the maiden granted him an ability that would make every other ecchi protagonist jealous in a couple of seconds at most. Witness the journey of the boy as he displays what might be the most OP ability there is, followed by him enrolling into the Hero Academy and using a rather unique way of replenishing what he lost because of the usage of that godly power. One thing's for sure, they went all out now, didn't they? Two, Ichibanu Shiro, no Daimao. The moment Akuto's future job was revealed to everyone, including himself, the crowd was divided into 2 opposing feelings and opinions. With the first being that they need to kill him right away, and the other of utter fear and despair, believing that their life reached its end. I mean, who can blame them after being taken aback by the fact that Akuto Sai is the future Demon King, the strongest calamity ever and the destroyer of worlds, or so the legends say. However, he tries to change their minds about him. Nothing works, and a lot of the cast actually attempt to kill him multiple times before befriending him, eventually, or being utterly defeated by his enormous powers. One, Outbreak Company. This MC might not be the strongest or the smartest, but he is definitely the weebest of them all. He's such a veteran when it comes to the Japanese culture and otaku stuff that the government kidnapped him and sent him to a foreign world with one mission in mind: spread the otaku and Japanese culture to the foreign world he's in. As a veteran weeb, finding himself in a world of fantasy, magic, and dragons felt like home, and it was so easy for him to adjust there and begin his mission with all of the Japanese government backing him. He has nothing to worry about, well, except for that spoiled brat they call Queen. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!